to speaker view. Boom, there we go. All right, don't worry about that. My brother will handle that. And if you're watching us on YouTube, well, now you know we got a nice group of friends here. We're a team. It's the holidays and we are getting ready for a great workout. So let's go ahead and we are going to switch over to our green screen. There it is right there. And let's go ahead and put up a holiday background. Now, you might have just seen as we were getting ready, we had the snowmen the other day, but today I think we're going to go with the gingerbread men. So let's go ahead and get this set up. There we go. All right. And remember, everybody, if you need to have a snack or if you need to drink some water, you can do that at any time you want. Remember, just before this workout, I was eating an apple. I'm always eating apples because I eat an apple every day. I have a fruit and vegetables every single day. It's very important. And I like to do it in the morning and in the midday. That way I know I got it in. The other thing we want to make sure we're getting in is our hydration. We want to make sure that we're drinking water throughout the day from the moment we wake up all the way until the evening time. And remember, if you just woke up and you're thinking, I don't maybe feel thirsty, you got to think to yourself, if you were sleeping, you definitely weren't drinking water while you were sleeping. So that could mean you might be 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours where we've been sleeping and we have not put water into our body. And so the best thing right when you wake up in the morning, one of those things you want to make as a part of your routine is going to be some super hydration. You want to get in a nice glass of water right away. And I'm going to do some water right now. We got a couple more folks joining in. And I got one more light to turn on over here. All right, everybody. Again, I'm so happy to have you joining us. This is our holiday week. Remember, Friday is going to be Christmas Eve. Saturday is going to be Christmas Day. And next week, we got New Year's. So remember, this week, we will be having our workouts today, of course. And then Wednesday, yes. And then Friday, yes. We are going to work out Friday morning and we're going to keep on our routine and keep with our consistency because that is a present that you can give to yourself. Now, before we get started, let's do that breathing motto. We're going to bring up our team leader, Nick. Nick's going to be doing the breathing motto for us. So remember, we want to get that carbon dioxide in our body and then the oxygen, carbon dioxide out of our body, the oxygen's going in. I was looking up at my screen, getting confused there. So remember, oxygen in, carbon dioxide out, drinking water, that's a part of fitness. Nick's on a track right here, and you can see he's up now on our spotlight. And again, so happy to have you here. Remember, we're on YouTube. Nick, make sure if you want to see more of Nick, make sure you subscribe to this because Nick not only working out from home, but he also joins us in the studio here and works out too.
Oh yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm so happy at the holiday season. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your power. Don't be the all we are the foot.
Yeah, Nick, great job, man. Nick, you have been doing wonderful with that breathing motto. And again, Nick's one of our trainer apprentices. So not only is Nick sharing that breathing motto with us, but occasionally Nick is here in the studio working out with us. And he's also at home coming up with exercises, working out with us, and making sure that we are getting to share in his excitement and all of his progress. So let's go ahead here. We're going to switch over. I'm going to work out with you there. Ben, me and Ben are working together as a team. Remember, Ben is super busy. He is our producer running that chat room and that waiting room and those mutes. So remember, everybody, during our warm up, if you have any questions or if you want to see an exercise or be a leader, make sure to use that chat room to let us know. Ben will be on the lookout and I will too. Let's start moving our head around. We got some gingerbread people around us here. let's go ahead. I'm going to move right in the middle of my friends here. I got my buddies and I got my gingerbread friends, and I'm going to start with just moving around my head and bringing it down and then bringing it back up. I'm going to do about maybe 10 of these where I'm going to bring my head on down. You can see I'm wearing a Santa's hat today. I got on the Santa Claus hat, and it's got that little thing on top with the little poof ball on top. So watch this. As my head comes down, you can see that little poof ball drops down, and then I bring my head right back up. So I'm moving my head side to side. I'm going to be getting ready for a workout, and I want to make sure my neck's warmed up. Let's do about 3 or 4 more of these, just going side to side. And remember, this one, because it's the first exercise, you want to do it slow. This is the first one, and we're going to be doing some things fast. You know, we got Byron's flow coming up, and he moves a lot all around, and it's moving quick. And in the beginning, we move slow, and then we can speed up when we get to Byron's flow. All right, let's go ahead and go side to side. So I'm going to look over here. I got this gingerbread guy right here with the blue hat on. And now I'm going to look over here. It looks like we got this gingerbread girl. She's got on some earphones and a scarf. Maybe that's a headset. Maybe she's listening to some music. I'm going to look back over here at this guy. And then I'm going to turn my head back over this way. Again, looking at the gingerbread girl with the pink scarf on. And we're just going to move our head from side to side. Look, you can tell that little Santa Claus ball on top of my hat. It's not really moving a whole lot. It's just staying right there because I'm not trying to move my head anywhere but just to the right. And then I'm going over to the left side. I'm getting a stretch right here in my neck. I can feel it. It's a good stretch. I'm going to go over here one more time and back into the middle. All right, the next one we're doing is down and up. So we're going to see this little Santa ball. It's going to fall down in front of us. And then we're going to be bringing it up, up, up. We're going to see, can I drop it back? Oh, it's stuck up there. And let's bring it back down. It looks like I got a little snowball on top of my head with my chin tucked in. Let's bring that hat up. Let's see if I can get that snowball to go. Oh, not quite. And let's try it again. Bringing it back down, tucking my chin, looking down at the snow. Let's lift our head up like we're trying to catch some snowflakes. Bringing our head all the way up, lifting that chin up, and then bringing it back down. Let's do one more of these. Let's bring that chin up again. Going up, up, up with our chin, bringing it up, bringing it up. Hold it up there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And remember, you're going to feel some of that in the back of your neck, also down the side of your neck right here. We got some really important neck muscles that are going to work with our shoulders to give us some good support. Remember, for our head, it weighs about maybe 8 pounds or so. We got to support that with these muscles and with all that they can do. And now remember, another thing they can do, as opposed to just moving forward and backward, side to side and rotation. Remember, we can also do those lifting moves. So let's go ahead and do the ear lift. Like we're just trying to lift our ear up, like we're trying to get some snow to fall in our ear. And then maybe turn our head back to this side again. Let's try to get some snow to land on that other ear. Maybe this gingerbread's telling us a secret in our ear right here. I'm going to get my ear. Go ahead and tell me, gingerbread man. Oh, that gingerbread man is not too happy with this gingerbread man. It sounds like somebody got somebody else's hat. All right, let's keep it going. Lift that ear up. Keep it up there. I'm going to do another ear lift over here. Lift it up. Stretching out my neck again right here. You're going to feel this stretch in your neck, and you want to keep those shoulders down. I don't want my shoulders up. I want my shoulders down and my ear going up. Let's go ahead and switch over to that other side one more time. Nice big ear lift, holding it up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, the last one for our neck. I love this one. I'm going to pretend like I'm trying to get a bite out of this gingerbread man right here, or gingerbread girl. And I'm going to go and reach my head up like a giraffe neck. I'm trying to reach my head out that way. And then let's imagine the gingerbread person just started talking. That freaked me out. I got scared and I hid my head like a turtle. So this is the turtle neck. And then the giraffe neck, reaching out, reaching that head off my shoulders, stretching my neck, and also pushing down on my shoulders. Now I'm going to bring it all back in. and I'm tucking it in. Look at that from the side. Got my head tucked in, got my shoulders here. Now I'm going to reach out all the way out, reaching out, reaching out, reaching out, and bringing it back in like a turtle. Hold it in, turtle, and let's go back out for giraffe. Reaching out one more, keep it going, reach it out, and one more time for the turtle head. Bringing it in, hold it in. You're going to feel it back here. If I pull my chin, like I'm trying to pull my chin into the back of my neck right here. So I'm going to pull it in. You're going to feel muscles back here that are going to tighten up. And that's great. We want to strengthen those muscles. Remember, a lot of our time with technology, it has us just looking in one particular place. We're not really moving our head around too much. And we're also maybe not using our hands as much as we used to. So remember, our warm up is going to have a lot of movements for the head, the shoulders, and for our arms. Let's go ahead now and move to the shoulders. So we want to get our shoulders loosened up, and maybe we're going to do that with the shoulder roll. So this has two shoulders going up, and these gingerbread folks, they are not helping me with this one. They are not moving their shoulders because it doesn't look like the gingerbread people have shoulders. It looks like their arm, it just attaches to their body. And if you think about it, it looks like our arm just attaches to our body too, but it doesn't. It's not just that simple. All right, I'm going to move just one of my arms, and right here where my arm attaches is the area called our shoulder. Okay, now our shoulder, it has our upper front, our anterior. It has our upper back. It's got kind of our middle side right here. And it even incorporates our neck, all to kind of make a nice connection for our arms to our body. Now look at Gingerbread Girl arm. She doesn't have any of that stuff right here. And if you imagine, if I took her little gingerbread arm and I tried to move it around, her arm, it might just break off right there, and then I'd have to eat it like a cookie. And so we have all these cool options. Look at this one with our elbows. Those gingerbread folks, I don't even see elbows. I don't know if they have elbows in gingerbread land. And so again, this is an exercise that if they tried to do it, it would not be able to be done, but you can do it again, just by thinking about moving that elbow. Now you can move maybe one elbow at a time. You could do a big, good circle there, or you could even do a small circle. You could do a small, I got to look at the elbow circle right here. That's a small one. And then I got the big one here too. I can make that big circle go all the way around. I can do two, or I can just do one. Nice. And again, I like this one because remember, we're working out our shoulder. What's nice about the elbow circles is we're really using the weight of kind of our upper arm here, and then our lower arm, if it's out here for these arm circles, is going to make this a little bit heavier. Okay, so let's do some arm circles now. The gingerbread folks are doing this one with me. So we got our arms out to the side. We are doing a gingerbread arm circle, moving those arms around, using our deltoid muscles. Remember, we're using our deltoids, our trapezius, but we're also using muscles that are down here in the armpit. Remember, the armpit is a very important area of our body, and we want to strengthen this, whether we're doing activities where we're standing up or we're sitting down. Those muscles are going to come into play. And remember, if you have a team, you want to use all your team players. You don't want to have just the muscles on the top doing the work. You want to have the muscles down below doing the work too. And that can happen through elbow circles, through shoulder rolls, and arm circles. Nice job, everybody. All right, the next one I'm going to do, we're going to use our arms again. This one's going to be the teacup twist. All right, so remember the teacup twist, I'm going over my head. Now you're going to see that little Santa ball on top of my hat. It's going to be, oh, there it goes. It's moving to that side because you can tell that my body is twisting and leaning over. I'm more leaning than I am twisting. We're going to twist in a moment. This one is kind of like the lean. But remember, if I don't want to reach my hand up high, maybe I do the pour out like this. So we can tip me over and pour it out. Remember that, like on the teacup here. So I could have my hand off to the side, and then I could switch. And then I could switch. All right. So this is kind of like maybe a teapot pour. Okay. Pour it out. Or I could go over my body. And this is going to get that oblique stretch right here. And look, it's going to help to stretch out some of those muscles in our armpit. And we're going to be using those in just a little bit. So that is going to be important stuff. Let's do about 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, now the next one we're going to do is going to be the twist reach. So on the twist reach, remember, if I'm sitting down, I want to think about rotating my upper body here and then going for a reach. So on my shirt here, it says Nakoa. It says that 3 times. That's my friend's Jim, one of my very good buddies. And I like the word because it represents being a peaceful warrior, all right, from Hawaii. And I like that. I like supporting my buddy, Jason. He's a great guy. And we're going side to side, moving our arms, doing that stretch. And you can see that word Nakoa, it's twisting side to side. So you can tell that my body is rotating here, you know. On a lot of those fitness, boxes and all the commercials, everybody, it's like they can't afford any clothes. They can work out and get real fit, but they can't afford clothes to wear. And so sometimes when we have on something like a dark shirt, we're going to have to use our imagination to think about that twisting, but we can do that. And you can see that how that word's moving side to side. Now, if I was going to stand up and do this one, I might have something behind me. All right, I'm going to put this chair right here behind me. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist. And now I'm doing kind of a twisty tap, like what we've done with Bernie with the stick. So I got this chair is right here. And now what I'm going to do is twist myself around, and then I'm going to reach and tap that chair. If you don't have a chair behind you, I just want you to go and just do, again, about 10 more twisty taps. And I'm going to go 2, 3. Now this gives me something to aim for. 5. It also has me rotating my hips and using all the muscles in my lower body to keep me stable, to keep me balanced. And I'm going to do 1 more here and 1 more there. Nice. And so again, there's a lot of really good ways that we can use a chair. Another one that I want to do, and we don't do this one too often, but let's do it right now because we got the chair out, and that's the arm swing, leg swing. So remember, with the arm swings, we can swing one arm, we can swing it side to side. So I want it swinging from my shoulder right there. Now I might want to swing one arm and I'm swinging off to the side. I might want to also do 2 arms. So I can swing them up and down. If I was sitting down and I don't have arm rests that will prevent this, I might be able to do this in my chair. If I have arm rests that are in the way, I might want to do kind of a cross swing. So I'm swinging down, and imagine if I had arm rests that were maybe here. If I was doing my cross swing, I would just go just over the top of the arm rests and then going up. So I'm going up and down with my swing here. All right, now we keep swinging your arms. Keep those arms moving because that's a good exercise. Now you also might want to think, well, I also want to work on swinging my legs too. And when you do that, you might want to have a chair handy or a counter, something you can hang on to. And you can see if I'm trying to do this on my own, I got to balance and all kinds of things. But if I have this chair right here, I can hold on to the chair and I'm just going to swing my leg up and down. And I'm just trying to let it swing back and forth. Now, in the beginning, you might do a swing and then bring it and put it back down. Swing and put it back down. If that's what's happening, what I always like to recommend is try swinging backwards first. So before you swing up, go back and then go up. And then maybe your foot will go down, and that's okay. So we go back, up, down. We're going to go back, up, down. Now, if you're feeling like, well, I feel like I can keep it going, then I want you to try to maybe do 5 swings on that leg. And I like to swing the leg that's in the middle. Okay, so I got a leg here, and I got a chair here. And this leg's going to be in the middle. Now, if I wanted to swing this leg on the outside, that'd be okay too. So I'm going to balance using the chair, using my right leg, and now I'm going to swing my left leg. Oh, I just got that gingerbread man right in the face. I got to watch out. I've been doing too much martial arts with David and Alicia, and my kick is getting powerful. All right, so remember, we can swing our arm, we can swing our leg, and if it is definitely something that you want to be doing. All right, the next one we're going to do, we're going to be doing knee tap, elbow tap. So remember, I'm going to be sitting down. I got my knee and my elbow. I'm going to do quick taps. I'm going to do 10, sitting down, tap, tap. Remember, this is all about trying to get the tap on the knee and then the tap on the elbow as fast as you can. That one, that's super fast. Tap, 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 tap. So I want to work on my speed, but I also want to work on my accuracy. So I want to make sure I get a good elbow tap. If I'm doing this one standing up, I'm going to go tap, tap, because now I'm working on balance. So I got a tap right here, tap right there. There we go. Nice. Tap, tap. Let's do about 5 more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. I can see a lot of you in that top row up there really doing that, and that is excellent. Remember, we're working on balance, quickness, coordination. Now, the next one we're going to be doing our elbow circles. I'm also going to be doing some knee circles, moving my knees around. Remember, the goal from this is to try to get my hips moving. And so if I'm sitting down, or even if I'm standing up, look at that. If I move my elbows around, it's going to move my whole body. And that's great, because what I want to do is I want to move my body on top of the hips. So instead of just rocking side to side and all around, let's try to move those elbows around. And again, maybe moving them up and down, moving them side to side, or going in a circle, just like the knees. Remember, I can go forward, backwards, forwards, backwards with my knees. So this is great. This is working out my ankles. This is excellent for the ankles, giving them nice range of motion right there. Now, remember, I can also move my knees side to side. So again, guess what? This is not only working out my knee, but now I'm working out my glutes and I'm working out my ankles again. I love it. My ankles are going to get all this strength and all this stability, and they're going to get it all over the place, forward and backward, side to side, but also with rotation. So let's move those knees around, and we're going to move them around just like this, moving them around, moving those knees around. Keep it going. I'm going to switch up the other way. Remember, you might be doing elbows. That's okay. You could do both. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. And this is great. You can see my knees down here. They're moving all around. And my knees feel good. They feel strong. And my knees always feel good and strong. I really like that. I really take care of my knees a lot. Let's have a water break. I think I just saw that in the chat room. So let's go ahead and have a sip of that water. Get ready. We got a couple more of our warm-ups to go. And then I'm going to be showing you all some really cool exercises. Is Carrie in the house today? Not yet? Because our friend and team leader, Carrie, she was asking me for some exercises that she can do at home that's going to help her also with approaching hills and being able to move and power herself up hills using techniques to get strong, but also techniques to have good balance. So we're going to talk about some of that, and we're going to be working out in just a few moments with a exercise band. So if you have one of those, you can get it whenever you want, but I am going to be showing some exercise band exercises. And remember, this is that holiday shopping week. So like we've already shown, remember, we had the kettlebell. We've been going over some exercises with that. We've been going over some exercises that use, what else? We have the sandbag and the ankle weights. Well, today we're going to talk about the stretchy band, and we're going to use that in some new ways. All right, what do we got next? We have hands. Let's get them moving. Opening and closing all around, up and down, side to side. Let's move those hands around and get those wrists working out. We want to move our hands around in all directions. And remember, with this one too, you can also try to do some of this with your ankle. So remember, we can go up and down. All right, we can do that side to side. Nice. Looks like somebody's talking about some stretchy band exercises. If you have any questions about stretchy bands, put that in the chat room, because we are going to be doing some stretchy band exercises in just a few moments.
Coach John, Bernie's here.
Oh, nice. That's so good, Bernie. Happy you could make it. Let's go ahead and keep those wrists moving. Remember, we had up and down with the wrist and the foot. We also had that side to side. So we're moving it like a windshield wiper. And then let's move it around in a circle. Here we go. Moving it around. And remember, you can use a chair for balance. So that way, this exercise can be more about the mobility and less about having to work on the balance. When you do want to work on balance, though, there's so many great ways we can do that. Remember, check out the app. We have tons of exercises. If you go on the app and just put balance, that's what you want to work on as a goal, it will give you exercises that are all about improving balance. And remember, that's how our app works. So anything you want to work on, you can go in that app and you can say, this is who I am and this is what I want to do. And this is what I got to do it with. And it's going to give you some answers and you'll be able to practice that and even ask me questions and we can work together just like me and so many of our teammates do. All right, the next one we have coming up is going to be our eye circles. All right, so remember, let's get this Santa hat up. I'm going to get real close. I'm going to do 3 circles going one way, and then I'm going to do 3 circles going the other way, working out all these muscles in my face. All right, so here we go. I'm looking right at you, and I can tell because I can see you in the camera. Here we go. Let's move our eyes around. All right, going all the way around one time. Going all the way around for the second time. And then the third, I'm going down, over, up, and there's 3 that way. Now I'm going to go 3 the other way. So I'm going to go to the right, down, left, and up, right, down, left, and up, right, down, left, and up. Nice. Again, we're working out all the muscles in our body. And like my mom said, you know, some of us out there, like my aunt, she actually can wiggle her nose. And I think that's pretty cool. Some of you out there might have superpowers where you are able to do that. And that is super cool. If you have superpowers like that, you want to be proud of that. And you also want to exercise that. So if you can wiggle your nose, I want you to try to wiggle your nose every single day, just like I want you to put on a great big smile. All right, our next exercise is going to be the smile. I'm thinking we're going to do 1 smile, but we're going to do it for 10 seconds. So I want you to hold that smile. I want you to hold the joy and I want you to let it out. And here we go. We're going to put the biggest smile on in 3, 2, 1, and smile. Here we go. Yes. All right. It is hard to count while I'm smiling. You can see me trying to do them both. That's great. That gave my brain something to think about while I was doing something that was relatively easy, putting on that great big smile. But again, I want to challenge you like that. I want us to try to do multiple things and make our brain become more connected with our body and more aware and more capable than ever before. All right, our last one that we are going to do, working on our body systems and getting ourselves warmed up, it's going to be our breath hold. So we're going to be holding our breath in and we're going to force ourselves. We're going to say, I want to make this go longer. And you are going to make that happen because you can use it and you can use your willpower to make that happen. So here we go. We're going to do this breath hold. Let's go ahead and go for 25 seconds. That won't be too long. I got a clock up here I can keep track of. And remember, I'm going to count it out on my hand. So this will be super duper quiet for 25 seconds because that's because we're all holding our breath. If somebody joins in right now, they're going to be like, something's going on with the audio, but it's not. So here we go. Let's breathe in, breathe out, breathe in again, breathe out, breathe and hold. Whew. 25 seconds. I know some of you out there made it. I could see, and you almost maybe felt like, oh, I'm gonna feel like my face is turning purple or red. Remember, if you feel like you gotta breathe, I want you to breathe. But if you feel like I can hold my breath maybe just a little bit longer, I want you to keep pushing yourself for that, because guess what? That is doing great things for your oxygen and your carbon dioxide exchange, working on your lungs, working on your respiration. It is just excellent stuff to do. Also, what's great is drinking water. So let's get some water going, because after this, we are going to be doing a cardiovascular exercise. It is coming up in about 10 seconds. So let's drink that water. And let's all get ready to go ice skating. All right, so in this next video clip, we're gonna have this up behind me here. We are gonna have some ice skating going on. And nice, we got a chat from Natalie. We're gonna check that out, Natalie. And so with the ice skating going on, let me show you, we have two ways that we can do our ice skating. So if we're sitting down, we're doing ice skating almost kind of like sled hockey. You're gonna be imagining your arms are going to be pushing off onto the ice. You're going to be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing off. And so you're going to be pushing your arm out to the side and then kind of sweeping it around and maybe even moving your core. Now, if you're standing up, okay, what I want you to try to do is we're going to be doing the ice skater skate, where we're going to go side to side. All right. And we're going on one leg and then over to the other leg. And I even got my other foot maybe off the ground. So we're going to go side to side like we're ice skating down the ice. So let's get ready. Here we go. We're going to fly in on this ice rink here. I don't know where this is. I think it's probably somewhere up in the European world. So let's already start ice skating down. So remember, this is my side to side ice skating movement. Here we go. We got some people ice skating on the screen. We got a dad, looks like him and his daughter there, ice skating, pushing off with their legs, moving your arms, moving your legs, side to side. Keep jumping, go right foot, left foot. There you go, back and forth, back and forth. Remember, if we're sitting down, oh, she did the splits. If we're sitting down, we want to push and push and push and push. Imagine you're pushing yourself across the ice, slide and push. And push off to the side. That's going to actually push you forward by pushing away. And remember, if I'm standing up, I'm going, shh, shh. I'm even making sound effects. Shh. The sound effects make you go even faster. Shh, shh. That's the sound of the ice. Here we go. Remember, this is going to be an endurance challenge too. So what's great about this exercise, oh, look at this. We got people, whoop, look at this. They're on a lake. Oh my gosh, they're doing ice skating on a lake. Shh. We got to glide down the lake, glide down the ice. We're flying in on these people. It looks like we're in a drone. What's cool about this is we are doing lateral endurance. Oh, look at this girl. Here she goes. Shh. You got her arms just swinging down and her legs moving. Shh. Shh. And she's just sliding across that lake. Isn't that neat? But what's neat about this is, think about, we're always moving forwards and backwards, right? We don't move sideways too much. And when we do, we don't move sideways for very long at all. And so this exercise has us pushing out force to the side and moving our bodies left and right. Now, if we were ice skating, that would move us forward. But in exercise, it has us moving sideways. And so that's
Bernie will be up first as far as team leaders.
I'm not sure. I got one more to go. I think what we'll have first up is Natalie looking for a leadership day? Was that what was in the chat?
Yeah, let me.
So let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring up the green screen. So now what I want to show everybody, and then once I'm done with this resistance band exercise, we'll bring up some leadership for the rest of the workout. We'll go to leadership, but I'm going to actually move my camera over here so I can show everybody the door setup I have. So remember, everybody, we've talked about gifts and things like that, you know, around the holidays. People like exercise equipment sometimes, and I just think it is great to get people working out. And so remember, we've had stretchy bands and all things like that we've seen. We've been doing stretches where we've had the band. Clinton has showed us a lot of this, where we've been doing the band stretches over our head, maybe across our chest. and even drawing the sword. You know, those were some of our favorites. All those had us holding onto the band maybe with both hands. What I'm going to show us today is exercises where we're going to use the door to hold the band in place. And I'm going to be showing you 3 styles of exercise. So one's where we're facing. So check this out. Everybody, we're going behind the green screen. This is like in the Wizard of Oz. Look at that. There's the door right there. And I'm going to move this back here. I made some little drawings on the ground. There's my little drawings I made. Oh, that's a perfect spot right there. That looks great. All right, I already got a chair set up over here and everything. So let me show y'all what I have going on. So you can see I got this little blue. I got this thing right here. Check that out. This is just a blue cord. This is one of our yoga bands right here. And I tied it in a knot so that I have a loop. Okay. So if you were at home and you wanted to do this, you would want to maybe find a nice rope. And then I'm going to put it through the door right here where the door closes. So I'm going to go behind the door and I pass it through. You're going to see that little blue rope come through the door. Now I don't want to lock myself out because then I can't get back in. All right. And so now I'm going to let the door close, and this door is closed all the way. And here's a little blue string that's being pulled out from the door. And Charlie Brown looks like he wants to get involved with this too. He wants to do this exercise. So now check this out. This is that resistance band that I was showing everybody just the other day. I got this for about $5, and this has handles for both my hands. So I got 2 handles. In the whole band, it has like a little extra crinkly wrap, and that's to help it from breaking. And if it does break, it'll help it. It's not going to pop back, and it's not going to get you. Why don't you come over here, Charlie Brown? Why don't you come over here? He likes making himself real heavy. All right, there you go. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this band. I'm going to pass it through the loop in the door right here, and watch this. So now with that band right there in that loop, now look at this. I have this stretchy band. It's attached to the door. Now I'm going to show everybody what happens when you let go of a stretchy band. Remember, this is what we never want to have happen. And it's why you always want to hold on tight. So imagine if I had maybe something over there that was breakable and I let go, what do you think is going to happen? Oh my, that would have broke something. And so we always want to make sure when we're using stretchy bands that when we're done with them, we bring them back to where we started. So look, there's no more stretch. And then I can just set it right down. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do, it's going to be a forward exercise where I'm going to be pushing the band forward, all right, to work out my body. So here I am. I'm going to be sitting down for these. Charlie Brown thinks I'm calling them on over, and that's okay. And now I have my stretchy band, and I'm going to set it up so I got one band with one hand here, and I got one band with my other hand here. So look at that. Already, I'm in the middle. I got kind of this band. It wants to pull me around, and if I move forward, it wants to pull me back. And if I push with this arm, it wants to pull that arm backwards. And so this is a great place to be. This is a good position to be using this stretchy band. And if I let go of it, it would go behind me. It wouldn't get me at all. You going to work out with us, Charlie Brown? So with this exercise, and remember, these are also tips to where if we're in a wheelchair and we are looking to improve our strength on maybe not only just moving around town and moving around the house, but also challenges like getting up hills, going up over curbs, getting through cracks. Sometimes we fall in a crack and it might be a forward position. Sometimes it might make our wheel go sideways. And so we want to have a lot of strength in our shoulders to really help allow our arms to manipulate our wheels and to move ourselves around. So now if you don't have a band at home, I want you to do the chest press exercise with me. And we're going to do about 20 of these chest presses. So all I'm doing here is I'm just sitting down right here and I'm just pushing my arms out straight and then bringing them back, pushing them out straight and bringing them back. And this is the chest press. This is going to work out my deltoid muscle on my shoulder. It's going to work out my tricep muscle. It's a part of my arm. It's also going to work out my pecs. All right. That's my chest. And it's also going to work out a lot of the muscles all around my shoulders to help with stability. And now that's the main one I want to show you with this. So what I want to do now is instead of doing one push and bring it out, I'm going to push it out about halfway, and then I'm going to kind of just move it around in the halfway position. So I'm not going all the way out and I'm not coming all the way back. I'm just going right in the middle, and I'm just doing little tiny pushes. Now I'm going to do about 20 of these, and keep going with me, doing little tiny pushes, doing these little pushes. And now I'm starting to work on the little small muscles in my shoulder. I can feel it in this. I'm telling you, if I can feel it, you're going to feel it too. Doing these little small pumps and pushes. Let's do about 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now, see, look how far back that band wanted to go, which means the whole time I had it stretched out, my muscles were under tension. And if I'm manipulating my wheelchair and I'm trying to maybe move up an incline, I'm going to find that my muscles, they're not going to get a chance to take a break. I'm going to have to be doing the movement, and I'm going to have to be pushing. And even if I stop moving, I might have to be holding myself steady, fighting gravity. So that's why we have our arms out about halfway, and we're kind of working that shoulder just like that. It's a great exercise. It's a great way to do it. Now, the next one I'm going to show you, I'm going to have my back to the camera, but just at an angle a little bit here. And what I'm going to be doing is going to be doing the row. Okay, so with the row, you're going to see my rhomboids. I'm going to be working out my back, and we're going to pull back and forward. So remember, if you don't have a band, what I want you to do is do a big stretch. This is Carrie's stretch. Do a great big stretch forward, and then reach out as far as you can and try to bring your hands together. So you'll go back and forward. That's 1 and 2, back and 3. Nice. So a little different from the bear hug. All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to do 20 of these. So we're going to go back 1, 2, and I'm bringing my elbows back 3, and I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades.
Sean, like this when you don't have any bands, like what I'm doing here?
Yes, exactly. Nice, Ben. Excellent work, everybody. Because what you want to do is still strengthen your shoulder blades, and you can do that by using the weight of your arms. So, Ben, you're doing a great job, because remember, whatever the weight of your arms don't weigh a feather. Your arms are going to be weighing something, and that can be your resistance. It's great. Let's do about 5 more of these. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you know what else is so great about this? Remember, if you're on YouTube, you're getting to watch this maybe later on when we weren't doing the live show, and that's pretty cool. That's what's so great about these workouts, is getting to set this up so that if somebody's not here to see our exercises, we can share it, and you can even share it with your friends. You're saying, hey, here's some good things to do with this band. Now, the next one we're going to do, you can see I have the band tied up to the door, and now I'm sideways. So I was facing away doing the chest press. Then I was back to the camera doing the row. Now I'm going to do a sideways pull, and I'm going to do this holding on to both bands. So I'm sitting this way. You can see my body and my knees are pointing this way, but the weight's over here, the resistance. So I'm going to pull across my body and then pull it in like this. If you don't have a band, what I want you to do is reach over across your body and then bring your arm right against your chest. And so we're going to be going out and in, out and in. Now watch with the band. This is going to strengthen my arms in a great way. So I'm going to go out and in. There we go. 1, 2, out, 3, out, 4, bringing it out, 5, bringing it out, 6, reaching, 7, reaching out, 8, reaching out, 9, and then 1 more, and we're going to switch sides. So all I have to do for this is, again, I'm going to turn my chair so now I'm in the other position. Again, I have this band over here, so I'm going to be pulling across. I'm pulling it right at you, and then I'm going to turn away from you. So I'm going 2. Nice, reach. 3 and 4 and 5. Now, what I like to think about this one, if I was sitting down and I'm trying to muscle myself up a hill, there's going to be a lot of shifty times. I'm going to not go straight up that hill. I'm going to go a little bit to the right and then a little bit to the left. in this rotation right here and holding it. So you can see I'm holding it. It wants to twist me, but I'm using my muscles to help prevent that twist. Well, imagine if we're going up a hill, and I'm going to let go of the band. And if I'm pushing up a hill and I need to go a little bit more this way, I might have to hold steady with one arm, bring myself around to kind of make my S curve. Well, that tension that you're going to be putting on your wheel, that's going to be the same tension that we're going to be using as we're holding in that band. So again, these are some great exercises all week long. Thanks to our friend and team leader, Carrie, we're going to have some really cool exercises that I'm going to be sharing that are things that she asked to see, but also they might help you out tremendously too. Today, we had the resistance band exercise. And on Wednesday, we're going to actually do some stuff with a water bottle and a broomstick. But right now, let's go ahead and let's have a sip of water. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to the TruFit YouTube, get on there, like and subscribe that, and then get on the app, get subscribed to that app. We got Bernie in the house. I'm going to move back to the green screen. I think I'm just going to move my camera on over here. And I think me and Bernie are going to be doing some cardiovascular jacks. All right. So maybe jumping jacks or maybe even a seated jack. I like to do the seated jack sometimes, making the W. And Bernie, how many jacks are we going to do?
50.
Do 50? Let's do that. Let's go for 50 jacks. All right. Remember, I'm going to be going up and down, clapping my hands. Bernie's going to be jumping up and down, kicking her feet out and her arms up. That's a good deep breath right there. Remember, that is important stuff. All right, Bernie, take it away.
4, 3, 4. Jumping jack.
Jumping jacks, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'm scared that Charlie Brown's going to knock over the green screen.
He's going to knock it down. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
And John, that happened early on, too.
What it did. 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Go, Bernie. 39 and 40. 10 more. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Nice job, Bernie. Great job. Let's have a sip of water. Woo! That's real good. That's real good. Hey, Bernie, let's have a sip of water. And then how about let's bring up Natalie for some leadership. Let's have Natalie come on up on the screen. And let's, you and me, Bernie, let's follow along with Natalie. Let's see what she's got for us. She's been really looking for some leadership moments. Nice job. All right, Natalie. Great job, Bernie. And we got Natalie here talking about doing some leadership. There she is. All right.
Okay, guys. So I have never done this exercise before, but I have a little something to get our hearts pumping and another cardio
With the band.
muscular activity.
Excellent, Natalie. Show us.
Okay, so this band goes around your feet
Okay.
to work out our thighs.
Okay.
My mom got needs somewhere for her.
All right. Are you tying it up right now and putting it around the feet?
Yep.
Awesome. And I'm going to go over to the other studio. Ben, let's go ahead and bring up just me and Natalie for this one for a
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
And then Bernie, I want you to do some sidestepping with me and Natalie, because I think I know what's coming up. All right,
And I got
Natalie.
my medicine ball.
Oh, and she's got a medicine ball. All right, I'm getting I got a medicine ball too. All right, so what Natalie had is a looped band, and she put it around her feet. You could also put this one around your ankles. You could even put it around your knees up here. Natalie, do you have it like me around your ankles or your feet?
I have it around my lower thighs underneath
Okay.
my knees.
Nice. So you can put it right here, just like that, right there.
A little bit lower.
A little bit lower. Okay. There we go. And are we
that's
gonna do some
better.
steps
Okay.
with the
a
ball?
ball.
All right. What are we gonna do? I'm excited.
We are going to do cardiovascular squats.
Cardiovascular squats. Yes.
Okay.
How
So
many?
those that sit down go like this, correct?
Let's do
You got it, Ben.
45.
25. And just like Ben, if you're sitting down, I want you to
45.
go for an abdominal stretch with an elbow reach. Go for it, Natalie.
Okay. We just stand a little bit.
All right. We got the band on our legs.
Okay.
All right. Got the medicine ball. And are we going to do a squat?
Squat. And bring the ball up.
Oh, nice combo. All right, let's do it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Great job.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Nah, keep it going. This
Nice.
is when it gets tough and you got to keep pushing yourself.
10,
Remember, this is when the workout starts, when it gets hard.
11,
Nice job.
12,
Woo. How many more? 8 more.
we're doing 45.
25. Let's go.
45.
Oh my gosh, then we got to get going fast. We got to go for it. 13. 14. Here we go,
15.
Natalie. Let's do it together.
Go ahead.
16. 17. 18. 19. Keep going, Natalie. 20. We got a lot to go. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. Keep going. Push yourself. You said it. 29. You said 45. 30. 31. 32. That's a good leadership. 33. 34. Great job. Keep going. 35. Only 10 more. 36. We can do it. 37. 38. 39. Only 5 more. Here we go. 41. I'm throwing the ball up and catching it. 42. 43. 44. And 45. Wow, Natalie, great job, Natalie. That was excellent. Ben, go ahead and bring me up. Nata's doing a little bit of arm stretch too with that one. And so remember, she had a band that is just in a circle. So even if you had a regular band, you could tie it into a circle. And what was great, Natalie, what's so great about those exercises is that this is where it wants us to be. So if we're out like this is going to start making our hips nice and strong. If you're sitting down, the same thing's going to apply. If I put this in a circle and I put it around my arms and I went out, up, down, and in. Okay, so this would be if I was sitting down and I still wanted to get the improvement from the band. I'm going to pull it apart and then I'm going to try to reach up with it, down and in. Me and Natalie were doing a step down and then with that ball raise. That's a really good combo move. That is awesome, Natalie. Very, very good stuff. Hey, Byron, you want to do one flow? You want to do one today and then one on Wednesday? You want to go for, all right, let's do
I was about
that.
to say, we're pressed on time already.
We are. That's why So what we're going to have time for, everybody, is Ben, let's have me and Byron in the spotlight
Okay.
together. And then Bernie, we'll have you on Wednesday or Friday, get a chance to do the rest of your leadership. And then Byron will also get a chance to do the other part of his flow. Byron, do you want to do the bag or you want to do the stick? Oh, you're still muted. Yep, that's okay. I'll follow along with you. And I'm going to be doing the workout in here. We only got just a few minutes to go, and we're going to have Nick doing the play-by-play now. We're throwing things for a loop in here. All right, Nick, you got the play-by-play. Me and Byron are going to be doing the sandbag flow.
All right, everyone. Byron, you're doing that start with the bean bag. I want the bed that did. I want the bed that did. On the diet, under the stage that did. Behind the bed that did. On the bed with that did. Mom, that do died. That do died. What in the baby? Oh, he doing a twist. He doing another twist. Another twist. No, under the leg. I want the bed, be bed up. He doing the streamer under the ground with the beat above. If you doing by way done.
One more minute, Byron. One more minute.
On the ground, but then, oh, that and
Oh! Nice job, Byron.
Done.
What a good
right.
flow that was.
All right. I think.
All right, did we have?
Let me mute Nick.
All right. That was great job, Byron. Super fast flow. I was trying to keep up with you. I don't know how well I did.
Oh, he's already muted. Let me go to Bernie because we're already.
All right, Bernie, you're gonna do. Let's do the breathing motto, and then remember, if you want to do the breathing motto with the baton spin, we could have that one. We could do that as a combo.
Let me spotlight Byron.
Take your time, Ben. You're doing a great job.
Let me go to Bernie.
All right, Bernie. She did a great job for us with those jumping jacks. Bernie, do you want to do baton spin breathing motto, or you just want to do just breathing motto?
Hold on, I gotta unmute her.
Mhm.
You want to do just the breathing motto?
I would do it. I would do the spinning.
You gonna do it with the stick? Okay.
No, she said with the hula hoop.
Oh, with the hula hoop. I'm gonna get a hula hoop too. All right, here we go. This is gonna be the breathing motto hula hoop edition. Bernie, make sure to do that breathing motto real loud, okay? Yep, go.
Breathe in the good.
Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe out the bad.
Happy.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best.
Breathe out the worst.
And breathe out the worst.
Breathe in your power.
And breathe in your power.
So
you reach your goals first. Yes, Bernie. Nice job. We got our twists in. We did a little bit of hooping. Remember, everybody, we're going to do another workout on Wednesday. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the app, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We got so much great stuff coming your way, everybody. We are so proud of our team and so grateful for everybody. Have a happy